Down, we got a West Coast team traveling east. We have Baltimore off a loss. Let's talk about the Raiders and the Ravens. Sunday, early start action. Right now, look at the Wager Talk live odds screen. Let's call it 8.5, 41.5 right now. There is some variance on both sides. In total, you can find 8 and 9. You can find 41.5 is really the prevailing number. There are a couple of 41s out there. We have seen under money come in on this matchup in early betting action. We all know about the West Coast team traveling east, and the Raiders have been particularly bad in this role. Last year, traveling east, the offense scored 10 at Buffalo, 12 at Chicago, 14 at Detroit, 13 at Miami. They lost all of those games straight up. They gave up 30 or more in 2 of them. They gave up 20 or more in all 4 of them. And I think they might have covered the spread in the loss at Miami. The other 3 were all straight up NATS losses when you're talking about Chicago traveling east. Now, our Detroit, the Raiders traveling east to Chicago and Detroit and the likes. Now, we saw last week Gardner Minshew really struggle. I mean, struggle's the wrong word. At times, the offense moved a little bit, but it was all dink and dunk. 33 pass attempts, 257 total yards. Minshew's not going to lose you the game, but he's not going to win many either. And of course, the Raiders were -3 in turnovers. They got stopped on downs. So certainly from a possession standpoint, they didn't take advantage. Their defense played well. Their offense didn't. The problem here is that they're going in an offense that's a whole lot better than the one that they saw last week. Let's talk about Baltimore. But first, I do want to let you know about the great special we have going right now at wagertalk.com. You get 30 days of both college football and the NFL. Every play, every day in both sports, all 5% big tickets included. It's just $1.99. It's a savings of more than 20%. No coupon code needed. 30 days, all access, college and NFL. Take advantage of that right now. WT.buzz/TC. So Baltimore off a loss last year, 4-0 against the spread. They won by 25, 8, 14, and 24. So all of them by a touchdown or more, 3 of them by 2 touchdowns or more. In theory, we certainly look to the Ravens off a loss. And when we look at Baltimore's offense right now, we talk about the ability to run the football with Derrick Henry in the red zone, Likely and Bateman and Hill and Flowers and Andrews. All of a sudden, this team's loaded with receiving weapons. And I'm paraphrasing from Lamar Jackson after last week's game, but he said basically, this will be the worst game we play all year. I like Baltimore off a loss. I do. I don't like the Raiders traveling east. And if I'm playing, I'm laying. What do you think? Let me know with a comment below. And we appreciate all the likes and subscribers to the Wager Talk YouTube channel.